Yo, what's up? So, Pokemon types are kind of weird, right? There's like 18 of them, all more or less effective against each other, with every Pokemon having either one or two assigned to them based on their design and their abilities. But have you ever looked at a Pokemon, even used it in battle, and thought, wait, why isn't this Pokemon this type? Because I certainly have, and today I'm going to talk about a few of them. I've rounded up a total of 5 different Mons and their evolutionary lines that are currently all single type Pokemon, but I think for some reason or another they should have a secondary type. All of the Pokemon in today's video are from Gen 1 because, well, your boy's got to give himself room to make a follow-up if you all like this video. This is by no means a definitive list, it is just my personal opinion, so be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. For those of you who have recently joined the Peak Gin subdrain, thank you so much, and there will be more Nuzlocke and Monster Hunter content on the horizon. But in the meantime, with all of that out of the way, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and let's jump in. The first one straight out of the gate that I think is a pretty obvious choice, and I've heard several people talk about in my travels around the internet, is everyone's favourite snake Pokemon, Arbok. Now, Arbok unfortunately suffers a little bit from being rather unremarkable. Its stats aren't fantastic, and it kinda drowns in Generation 1's absolute sea of poison types, but it's a cool design and just needs a little bit of love. And it has always struck me as a Pokemon that should have gained the Dark type when it was introduced in Gen 2. I mean, Magnemite got Steel type retrospectively, so why not give Arbok the Dark type? That way you'd actually be able to get a Dark type in the Johto games at a reasonable point in the game as well. Arbok itself has numerous Pokedex entries that refer to its vengeful and sinister nature, chasing down prey unrelentingly and intimidating foes with its belly patterns. I mean, there's Pokemon that have been given the Dark type for less. On top of that, some of Arbok's best early moves are Bite and Crunch, the latter of which it actually learns on evolution, so really, it was just meant to be. The extra typing would cause Arbok to lose its resistance to fighting, bug, and fairy, but it would gain a resistance to ghost and dark, as well as have psychic go from a weakness to an immunity, which may increase its viability overall. It still obviously needs some love in the stat department, but we aren't here for that today, so let's jump on to number 2. My second pick is another one that I know folks have always wondered about, and that is, of course, the typing of Ninetales. Ninetales has always been in a bit of a weird spot. Adored by many on design alone, it kind of gets outshined a lot by its counterpart, Arcanine. It has an abundance of lore and dex entries that either refer to a supernatural power and intelligence it possesses, or a vengeful nature and ability to terribly curse those that wrong it. Ninetales also learns an abundance of psychic moves like Extrasensory and Imprison, and ghost-type moves like Spite, Confuse Ray, and Grudge. All of this is, of course, because of its inspiration being straight out of Japanese folklore, being based on a kitsune, and I think it should lean into that a little bit more in the typing. I'm in one of two minds on what Ninetales' secondary typing should be. On one hand, Psychic lends itself more to the idea of supernatural powers, and heightened intelligence is a common theme of Psychic Pokemon design. But, on the other hand, the Ghost type lends itself to the vengeful nature and curses Ninetales puts on people, and I just really like the concept of Ghost type Pokemon that aren't actually dead, like Sensu's style Oricorio and Decidueye. Or Dekadui. So, I pose the question to you. Which do you think best suits Ninetales? Fire Ghost or Fire Psychic? I personally think Fire Ghost does the trick. Following on from Ninetales is an absolute classic. A pair of Pokemon that, when people realize they're pure water and not water psychic, they are often surprised and confused. Psyduck and Golduck. Now, Kanto already has 2 fully evolved water psychic types in Slowbro and Starmie, but this has got to be one of the most obvious missing types in Pokemon's entire history. Both Psyduck and Golduck have dex entries that refer to psychic or mysterious powers or enigmatic abilities, and they've been able to learn moves like Confusion since Generation 1, and that move pool has only just grown since then. Anybody who's seen like the anime or just Detective Pikachu knows Psyduck can unleash wild psychic power, so yeah, Psyduck and Golduck should be water and psychic. That is all. Case closed. Now, it wouldn't be a worthwhile list video without some controversial, out of left field pick, so I'm going to need you to bear with me for a second here. Now, the bug type has always been a bit of a weird one, as it's one of those types that isn't just like some elemental power or vibe of a design. It is used to loosely group Pokemon far beyond those just based on insects. You've got Pokemon based on arachnids being classified as bug types, and in general I'd say it just sort of covers Pokemon design based on arthropods in general. Now, from that you've got other Pokemon based on crustaceans that are bug types, such as Dwebble and Crustle and Wimpod and Golisopod, so why not Krabby and Kingler? Maybe I'm stretching the logic a little bit here, but I'm sticking to my guns. Krabby and Kingler should be water bug type. Also, they both have learned some bug moves throughout the years like Fury Cutter and X-Scissor, and I think the bug type could always use some more love, so yeah. And speaking of bug types, let's talk about one that got done so dirty, it may never fully recover. Pincer. Now originally Pincer was of course considered the counterpart to Scyther, but in Gen 2, Scyther went and evolved, and left Pincer behind. They then made Heracross as the sort of replacement counterpart for Pincer, but then Heracross was kind of just a better Pincer. So yeah. Pincer's dex entries go on about it grappling and tossing foes around too, and it just generally likes to fight everything it sees, so just give the man his fighting type, please. Pincer has also literally known fighting moves for longer than it has known bug type moves. Like, I'm not even kidding. It did not learn any bug type moves by level up until Generation 4. But it's known Seismic Toss since Generation 1. And just to top it all off and add insult to injury, when the opportunity arose to make it a bug fighting type by giving it a Mega Evolution, they made it a flying type. Sure, Aerolate made it work, but goddamn, just cut Pincer some slack, please. And there you have it. 5-ish Gen 1 Pokemon that are missing types. Thanks for checking out this video. If you liked it, why not share it with a friend? Let me know your thoughts on any Pokemon that may be missing types in the comments below, and I'll catch you. Wait. Hold on. Sorry. Do you mind if I just say something really quick? Sure thing. Just don't take too long, I guess. Yeah, no, I won't. Whew. Anyway, hey guys, just wanted to jump in and say a huge thank you to all of those who have supported the channel recently. Whether it's been watching the Monster Hunter shorts or the huge boom my first Nuzlocke video has had over the last couple of weeks, it's just been so awesome seeing so many people enjoying the videos and thinking the channel is worth a sub. I never even thought I'd hit 10 subs, let alone 100, so thank you all so much. Alright, now back to the usual sign-off stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, catch you on the next one, and I'll see ya later.